Hello everyone and welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss McKenna and I am from Kids Quest Children's Museum. Today our storytime is all about liking ourselves and having self-confidence. But before we read any stories, I like to start off every storytime with a song. So we're gonna do a drum roll, please. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Awesome job, everyone. Thank you so much for singing along. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Yay! All right. So again, our story time today is all about having confidence. And having confidence is when we like ourselves, whether we're happy or sad or angry or silly or goofy or however we're feeling. So my first story is called I Like Myself by Karen Beaumont. I like myself. I like myself. I'm glad I'm me. She's balancing balls on her head. There's no one else I'd rather be. Everyone on this page looks very different. I like my eyes, my ears, my nose. I like my fingers and my toes. We can see them all up here on the wall too. Wait a second, that's not a body part. I like me wild. I like me tame. I like me different and the same. What's happening with the lion over here? How's the lion feeling? I like me fast. I like me slow. I like me everywhere I go. I like me on the inside too, for all I think and say and do. We can see their skeleton. Inside, outside, upside down, from head to toe and all around. I like it all. It all is me. And me is all I want to be. It looks like they're dancing now. Do you like to dance? And I don't care in any way what someone else may think or say. That sometimes can be really hard. I may be called a silly nut or crazy cuckoo bird, so what? I'm having too much fun, you see. I'm having Oh, for anything to bother me. What are they doing? Looks like they're being pretty silly in a bird bath. Even when I look a mess, I still don't like me any less. 'Cause nothing in this world, you know, can change what's deep inside. And so, do you ever wake up with big crazy hair? That happens to me sometimes. No matter if they stop and stare, no person ever, anywhere, can make me feel that what they see is all there really is to me. They've created quite the contraption. I see a flashlight up here. Looks like a bike maybe. There's wheels and some shoes and a fan and an umbrella. What do you think they're doing with all that stuff? I'd still like me with fleas or warts, or with a silly snout that snorts. They have a snout down here. Or knobbly knees, or hippo hips, or purple polka dotted lips. Or beaver breath, or stinky toes, or horns protruding out my nose. Or yikes with spikes all down my spine, or hair that's like a porcupine. I still would be the same, you see. I like myself because I'm me. The end. Can we give that story a round of applause? Yay! Alrighty, so next we're gonna sing a little song, a silly song about how much we like being ourselves. But first, we're gonna pretend that we're some different thing. So first, we're gonna pretend that we're a horse. So we're gonna go clap, 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 just like that on the ground. Are you ready to pretend to be a horse with me? Alrighty, our song's very simple. It just goes, oh, I wish I were a horse for a day. Clap, clap. Oh, I wish I were a horse for a day. Clap, clap. Oh, if I were a horse, I would prance around, of course. Oh, I wish I were a horse for a day. Clap, clap. Let's pretend to be worms next. How do worms act? They go squirm, squirm, squirm. So we're gonna pretend to squirm. Are you ready? Oh, I wish I were a worm for a day. Squirm, squirm. Oh, I wish I were a worm for a day. Squirm, squirm. Oh, I wish I were a worm. I would squirm and squirm and squirm. Oh, I wish I were a worm for a day. Alright, I think next we'll pretend to be something really silly. We'll pretend to be a bus. So we're gonna go beep, beep, just like that on our horn. Ready? Oh, I wish I were a bus for a day. Beep, beep. Oh, I wish I were a bus for a day. Beep, beep. Oh, I wish I were a bus. I would drive all of us. Oh, I wish I were a bus for a day. Beep, beep. Alright, I think I would like to go back to just being me now. Oh, I'm glad I am just me every day. Hooray! Oh, I'm glad I am just me every day. Hooray! Oh, I'm glad I am just me. I'm as happy as can be. Oh, I'm glad I am just me every day. Hooray! Awesome job, everybody. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Yay! Just like that. Awesome job. I have one more story for us today. It's called Hooray for You, a celebration of you-ness. I see one red balloon. Hooray for you. For quite a long time, the world saved a place. Millions were born, yet none filled your space. All the people on this page are very different from each other, aren't they? Until the second of a minute of one special day, you took your first breath and the world said, hooray! Perfectly timed, not 1 minute more, you suddenly were where you were not before. But planning preceded your earthly debut, as all was completed in the you-ness of you. I see a planet and some stars. This might be outer space. Looks like maybe this is Earth. You-ness, you ask? Quite hard to describe. It's your style of being, your rhythm or vibe. It's the grand sum of you that sets you apart. Your body and brains plus your spirit and heart. Okay, you might think, but I'm not sure I see why the big fuss and hooray about me. Then get set to enjoy the big celebration of the you-ness of you, a remarkable creation. Isn't it something that your wonderful face is not like another in the whole human race? Your smile, for starters, curves up just so when you laugh and act silly or tell jokes that you know. We're all different when we're happy. The body you live in can jump, dance, and play with custom-built parts to move your own way. Even your hair, be it black, brown, or red, does its own thing on top of your head. And your certain good looks are just one teensy part of the you-ness galore of your mind and your heart. This is the essence of what you're about, the true who of you within and throughout. For instance, the way your brain likes to think. It just happens, you say, like a sneeze or a blink. Automatic, for sure, but predictable not, for no other has your process of thought. You think big ideas and original schemes. Your wide-eyed wishes are your dreamiest dreams. All of us think differently from each other. And your feelings deep down are colorful creations, a kaleidoscope of moods and emotional sensations. Who else can know your kind of glad, silly, excited, grumpy, or mad? And our feelings are all different from each other, and that's okay. There are foods you find yummy, a favorite color or two, things you don't like, but more that you do. What's your favorite food? And what's your favorite color? And the cool thing that's true is how you can grow when there's thinking to change or new stuff to know. You're perfect as you, but my friend, you will see, days when delighted is not what you'll be. Some days we're sad, aren't we? You might even think, I'd sure wish to be like him, her, or them. Any person but me. Do you ever think that? Then stop that at once. Put gloom on the shelf. Say goodbye, doubt, and hooray, self. If people compare you with another, like a mother or sister or uncle or brother, to them you can say for certain indeed, and completely for sure, me guaranteed. Yes, from head to toe tip, you're truly original, a creation in progress, a distinct individual. Look the world over and you'll never find a duplicate of Eunice that's your one of a kind. On the day you were born, the world grew by one. Life with big purpose and much to be done. Look in the mirror. Love who you see. Stand tall, smile big, shout, hooray for me. The end. Can we give that story a round of applause? Yay! Awesome. So we read 2 stories all about having confidence and loving ourselves. So I think we'll sing a song all about loving the person next to us maybe, or our grown-up, or a family member, or whoever. So we're gonna sing a song about love, and it's a very silly song. So I think we'll shake it out just a little bit. Shake, 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 shake it out. All right, our song's very simple. I bet you know this one too. It's called Skidamarink. Are you ready? Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh! Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. You guys know that song? Should we sing through it one more time? Ready? Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh! Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo. I love you. Awesome job. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me for story time. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch all of our wonderful story times, and we'll see you next time.